Hi Fireflies, my name is Nightenlark and welcome to another video. As I probably put in the title, I have a bit of an announcement to make here. Don't worry, it's nothing serious, but yeah, I say we just get straight into it. There's been quite a few updates since I last uploaded. I've been away from this world for too long. Oh, look at that, I'm still poor. And hey look, I had something cooking. So, yes. I have no clue where I left off in this world, but I do have a few plans. I've been playing my own survival world, just in the background, offline. Skeleton. No more skeleton. I've been playing my own world, just offline, and one of the things that helped my progress was that I made a mob farm. So I think that's probably what we'll focus on today. I'm in the middle of moving, which has a bit to do with the announcement. So my mic is currently in a Kleenex box. I pulled an ethos lab. Yeah, I know. I put away the mic stand and I didn't want to get it back out. Anyways, so what we're doing right now is we are heading to the dark oak forest so that we can get some wood so that we can begin construction on a beautiful mob farm. My other one is made entirely of dirt. Not to worry, we will not do that here. We will be using dark oak. Also, if it sounds a little bit echoey, that is because my room is currently pretty empty. And everything's a little bit echoey right now. Because everything's empty. Oh, would you look at that? My axe broke. Darn it. Oh well, I will not be deterred. I really need this wood. If you are watching this, let me know in the comments when the last time you moved was and what the hardest part was for you personally. I mean, just all the transitions are really hard. A lot of changes. But yeah, I just love to hear your thoughts and feedback about that sort of thing. And I would love to hear your advice on things like the first thing to unpack when you get there, or ways to stay motivated to pack. Anyways, we are going to need so many dark oak planks. I don't know why we need so many blocks to make a mob farm. I always cut back on height because I have the patience to hit them. I don't need them to be one hit at the bottom. And honestly, these things are really simple to make. You just have a 4x4 chute in the center, or rather the center will be built around this, like that, you know. And then, actually that's not how it's going to be. You're going to have the 4 at the bottom, but then the chute is actually going to be one up from the, oh gosh, I know words, I swear. The chute is going to be one up from that platform where they land. So, yes, I'll probably enter into a montage of doing that here in a second, as soon as I get out of this water. Okay, yes, here we are. Beautiful. So like I was saying, we get rid of that bottom layer, because we need a way to hit the mobs, and have them not hit us. And this chute is basically just so that the mobs have a little bit less health when they fall all the way down to us. You don't want to make it too tall, you don't want to make it too short. This is going to be a pretty short mob farm. I'm really lazy when it comes to these things. But the important thing is you want to go out 8 blocks on every side. This is the distance that water can flow if you want to check it. That's the only reason that's important, is because that's the distance water can flow. And you'll do that on every side, like I'm doing here. But yeah, my announcement, real fast, while we're not doing anything, is that I am going to be taking just a little bit of a break for a while, no more of a break than I usually take, while I am in the middle of moving. My family, we're moving just to be closer to the other side of the family, and that's pretty much it. I mean, nothing really to say other than that. It's also going to be a bit of a creative break, though, and that's the exciting part. I'm not just going to be doing nothing during this break. I'm going to be spending this time to develop a schedule and to work on just the theming in general of my channel. I mean, some of you probably know I have plans of eventually moving over to Twitch once I have all the software and stuff that I'll need for that. But yes, I am going to be productive during this break. I mean, I'll be incredibly busy. I mean, at the moment, I'm so tired, I can barely process my own thoughts, let alone anybody else's words or anything. Today we had people come and take pictures of the house. If you've ever moved before, you probably know. It's crazy. It's definitely crazy because, I mean, everything's changing and you're just hanging on for dear life. I'm just really stressed in general, so if you would have time to pray for me and my family as we do this, that will be amazing. That's a scary guy. I don't like him. Oh, there's two of him. Well, he multiplied. He did mitosis. Die, please. Okay, now we're gonna sleep. Oh gosh, that's a creeper. Let me out of bed. Now we're gonna sleep restfully. Okay, great. I'm not dead. That's unexpected. So yes, as we can see, this is a short mob farm. Spider! I love killing spiders because they're the only way to get string. I love string. It's like you can make so many things with it. Here I am talking about how much I love one of the most useful things in the game. Yeah, you can tell I'm tired, like I was talking about before. I'm just really stressed right now because of all the things that we gotta get done. My room is barren at the moment, but don't be fooled. There is stuff shoved into every single drawer and my closet also. Oh man. Earlier today when we were leaving the house, when they took pictures, my shoes were in the closet. Now, this would not normally be a problem, except for this thing that, my bed frame kind of blocks my closet door from opening. So I had to move my entire bed to get my shoes on. And that's a problem. So yeah, then we just took a walk. But yes, it has been an adventure, and the adventure is only just starting. For some reason, we are moving in the middle of winter. So, just pray for safety on the road as we get ready to go that direction. Yeah, so I packed the art supplies. I have no clue why I packed the art supplies first, because, I mean, those things are like a good half of what's keeping me sane, and they were the first thing I packed. So, yeah, I don't really know what I was thinking when I did those first. But to be fair, I did fill 2 decent-sized boxes with my art supplies, so maybe it's best that I got the bulkiest batch of things out of the way first. Yeah, so this is just gonna be and I just try to plant water? Anyways, this has been a crazy season, and I thank you so much to all of you guys for sticking around, even in the midst of not uploading very often. One thing that is going to come of this break is that I'm planning to develop a schedule and just a more effective way to create content in general. Not effective, a more efficient way to create content. So I should be uploading more once I get back from my little break. I can't tell you how long this break is going to be. The purpose of the break is just to give me some time while we get all settled. We're moving at the end of January, so I got a little bit of time, but, you know, it's gonna take a good month or maybe more after that to get all settled in, and oh, I forgot they added spears, so we are going to test those. Little break from my sob story. Excuse me. No, you're supposed to stab. That's your entire function. Why not? There you go. I want to stab. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. Okay, I love the spears. Does he have good trades? Nah, he can die. He doesn't need to be kept alive for any particular reason. The power rush this gives me. See, every time I'm like not... Okay, my go-to conversation starter is that daggers are a bad weapon and spears are objectively the best thing ever. This makes more sense when you have the context that I'm a writer. Yes, I am a big fan of spears. Because seriously, why would you want a little stabby thing when you can have a big stabby thing? As we can just see, the reach is amazing. I have a theory, by the way. Also, that model looks incredible. Isn't that so cool? I look so threatening. I look so... Oh, it's turning. Now I look like I can't hold on. Now it looks like I'm stirring a stew. Okay. They did an amazing job with this. But I have a theory. A theory that they're gonna add battle axes next. Wanna know why I have that theory? Because in the Minecraft movie, they had the ghasts that carried things, and they had spears in there as well. And guess what was added recently? So yeah, I think that the Minecraft movie is basically gonna predict, like, the next several updates. I just think that's a thing. Yeah, so... My brain is spinning out again. But there we go, we finished the little tunnel thingies, and now for the part that's gonna require objectively the most wood. We make everything around here into... Oh goodness. You didn't see that pig, you got it? You saw nothing. You will say nothing. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna pretend everything went amazing there. And continue on with our day. How's that sound? I think that sounds amazing. Why is it so much of a struggle to get up these things with the water bucket? There we go, okay. Now we will continue. Not that we ever stopped, of course, because nothing happened, and we are professional Minecrafters. That's not actually true. I'm not a professional Minecrafter. I don't get paid for this, sadly. You guys should, like, subscribe so that I get closer to being paid for this. Must have been the wind. I don't know. Who said that? But yes. That's basically my whole announcement that I'm taking a break. And we're getting so close. Like, this looks really good, by the way. And also thank you for 50 subscribers again. And also happy 2026. And all the things. And I have pumpkins now. I'll have to make a copper golem or something with these. Also, I really miss building. Like, I really miss building content mostly. That's my favorite kind of content to make. And I think I need to get back to doing that. It sure is a fun thing to do, building is. I've been building a lot. In one of my survival worlds, I made a tavern, and then I made a wildly out of proportion storage room. Just because I could. And, like, honestly, it's been so fun. Yeah. I'm just running around mindlessly. I don't know what to do. That's how life goes sometimes. Sometimes you're just running around mindlessly. Because paid too much attention. I don't even know where I'm going with that. Where would I be going with that? I never sit here when I record, and so it's really weird to look up and see myself in the mirror when I'm recording, because I never hear my voice while I'm doing, or no, I never see my face while I'm doing voiceovers, and it's really weird to connect my own face to my own voice. Speaking of, I'm not doing a face reveal yet, but I plan to, eventually, in the future. I don't just want to be a faceless YouTuber. Give me a few years, I'll work up the courage. Why did I come out here? It's way too late to be going on adventures. I was gonna go mining, and now I'm realizing that that's probably not a smart idea. I was gonna go mining, but then I discovered that that wasn't a good idea. So instead I'll get copper and settle for that. hey, I got 9 copper, so you know what that means? I can make a block of copper. And you know what that means? I can make a copper golem. That's the other really nice thing about mob farms. You can see them from a mile away and you will never lose your base again. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten lost only to, like, see my mob farm in the distance, a beacon of hope, and go back to it. As you can see, I am taking more risks this video, and that is because it has been long enough that my play style has changed slightly. I'm getting better at the game. Always getting better at the game. I can't wait until I finally have the money and buy a PC, and I just am really bad at the game again, because I won't know the controls and I'll have to learn how to do it all over again. Although, honestly, that'll be fun. Ah, creep. The creep. Ha, it did. There's so many burning zombies around. I need to get more wood, don't I? But first, we're gonna work on smelting that copper. And actually, while that smelts, we're just gonna get some more wood. Because why not? We need to come back to that cave sometime. Remind me, don't let me forget. And here we are, cutting down a tree. I've changed the way I I have changed the way that I chop down dark oak trees since the last time I made content. And I really don't know why. And we're back. Well, we're very nearly back. That's the thing about voiceovers, you know, the streamer brain, where the streamer just doesn't have a brain because they're tired. I get voiceover brain, and I feel like I've had this discussion before, I feel like I've said this before, but I get voiceover brain to where I am just so out of it when I do my voiceovers. Like, there's so many fascinating things happening in front of me. Sure glad you guys can see what's happening, because I sure do not know what the heck is happening in front of my face. It looks like I'm exploring or something. I don't know. We'll come back with torches, I'm sure. Will be the conclusion that I reach here in a second. Yep, that will be the conclusion that I reach here in a second. And so, I have no doubt... Oh, come on! So I have no doubt that I will be headed home shortly. By shortly, I mean right now. Yep, there we go. Puppy! What sound do you make? Make a sound, make a sound, make a sound. Which dog are you? What's your sound? Oh gosh. Okay, after that slight jump scare with a very shrill pup, we are back. Back to whatever we were doing. That's right, I was smelting copper. But I only made 3. Let's just see what all the crafting recipes are. Obviously there's armor now, so that's really cool. And there's the spears, which are also really cool. There are so many things now in this game. Like, say what you will about the drops versus updates system, but we are getting so much more content in a year. Like, we're getting so many more updates with the game drop system than we were before. Like, we've added more to the game with the game drops than we usually do with the one yearly big thing. So, I think that's really cool. I don't know about you, but I'm personally a big fan of the drop system. Yeah. After this video, and listen, I know me. I know that my motivation hits at the most random of times. So it could very well be that I'm in the middle of my break and suddenly I want to make a fairies SMP video. That's gonna be the next thing I make, by the way. It could be that as soon as I get this video updated, I'm gonna be making a fairies SMP video. Motivation comes and goes for me, and especially right now when I'm tired. I get motivated at inconvenient times. That's just like a rule, I guess. So yes, we're probably still going to be getting content during my break. So nothing's really going to change, but it's an official break, you know? Like, actually no pressure on me to be doing anything. That's the main thing, is that even when I'm not doing a lot, there's still kind of a pressure on me, or really just a pressure that I put on myself, that I need to be making content. And so this break is really just a nice thing to let myself relax and not feel pressured at all to do anything or make anything. So yes, I'm looking forward to a break. I can just live life and go with it. I don't know what's next, so it'll be fun to find out. And there, we finished the platform, so now we just do this. 2 blocks up and then a ceiling. I'm not doing the ceiling in this episode, I can pretty much guarantee. We're like 21 minutes and 8 seconds into the recording. Not the recording. We're 21 minutes and 15 seconds into the video, and we're not finishing that rough, let me tell you. But yes, my brain is stopping again. It does that a lot. It doesn't actually do that a lot. It only does that when I'm actively doing something. When I'm actively doing something that will be recorded, especially. Yes. Here we are. Day 12. Final day. Wait, no. Day 11. Final day. On day 12, we will stop. Because we're doing days of 4, so we'll have 16 episodes total. And we are on episode 3 at the moment, which is actually further than I've ever gotten a series, which isn't saying a lot because I've done like 1 series and it didn't last at all. But I will be getting back on Fairies SMP as soon as I have the chance, and I promise you that will be a much more buildy series. I don't know if you're more into the buildy stuff or the survival stuff. I'm never going to be one of those YouTubers who just does really big grindy projects. I don't have that kind of motivation. The thing is, I'm gonna take my time, and you guys are gonna be fine with that, because if you're not fine with that, it doesn't make a difference whether or not I take my time. So yeah, we're just gonna do whatever, because it's my channel and I get to do what I want on my channel. And that's kind of the whole point of my channel. Okay, that's not true. The whole point of my channel is that it's a safe space for everyone. But regardless, I'm gonna be taking a break, and even after the break, I will take things slow, because if I don't take things slow, I will become burnt out. And nobody likes a burnt out content creator. Because a burnt out content creator is a creator of literally nothing. They don't create anything because they're burnt out and they have no motivation to. Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do for this today. We're gonna need to make a lot of trapdoors as well in the future. Haha, did you see that? I landed that. Yeah, we will make many trapdoors in the future because mobs read trapdoors as full blocks, even when they're open. So they'll just wander right into the water stream, which will then push them down to my sword. So, yes. I'm tired again. I don't know what to do with myself. Want to hear a fun fact about my editing? All of these game clips are on exactly 58% volume. Except for one, which is edited on 59% volume. And I don't remember which one it is. That copper block already aged. Okay. So, I am definitely wasting iron on shears because, oh my gosh, he's so worth it. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Do you see him? Do you see the bean? Let me get the junk out of my inventory real fast. Doo-doo-doo. We made a bean. He's literally bean colored. Look at him. Your name is now Bean Dip. Guys, his name is Bean Dip. Although, if you guys have better name ideas, let me know. We can spend a ton. We can waste an entire episode fishing for a name tag if you guys want me to give him a name. We can totally do that. Actually, that tree just grew. Anyways, if you ever have any ideas for what I should do next in this world, absolutely let me know. This series is one that I started not really knowing how long I would have interest in it. But yeah, I would like to continue this series. And if you have ideas, let me know. At the moment, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cave. We're gonna go back to that cave that I told you to remind me about. And we are going to go inside. And I'll be honest, when I was editing this section, I skipped past it because I was tired of editing. So I don't have any plans for this portion of the voiceover. So, placing a torch in all the dark places, 'cause otherwise the monsters will get me. It's not a copyrighted song, is it? Hope's not. Anyways, what's your guys' favorite music artist? I'm asking a lot of questions this time, and that's because I don't know what to say, and I want comments because I like comments. It's not even because I want, like, interactions on my videos. It's just because I really like reading comments, and I'm addicted to notifications. There's a skeleton over there. Oh gosh, there's a skeleton over there. Oh, this is gonna be it. I'm gonna die. Never mind. Okay, we're fine. I knew we'd be fine. There's no reason we wouldn't be fine. I mean, really. Who would ever say we wouldn't be fine? Okay, we are going to get this coal. And now, we're going down here. And we're gonna get that iron that I just saw. That's a lie. I didn't actually just see it. I just remember it in my editing. It's right there. I'm so tired. My parents are bringing me food sometime, and I'm just wasting time talking to a mic in the meantime. I have been talking to a mic an awful lot lately. It's not always this mic either, which is currently in a tissue box. Like, I have some filmmaking friends that I've worked with on occasion, and we did ADR the other day, which is audio stuff, if you don't know. And listen. Oh, come on, this happens every time I'm here. Anyways, and listen. No pun intended, because we're talking about audio, you know? That stuff is hard. It's like singing along to a song that you don't really know the full lyrics of. Yeah, it's hard. It's what we were doing is we lost the audio to a clip that I was in. Or we didn't lose the audio. There's just a tractor in the background, and it didn't really fit the medieval vibe. Oh my gosh, hello, Bean Dip. His chest aged. That little Bean Dip is holding pork right in front of that poor pig that just walked by. Totally isn't because I cut out a portion where I killed a pig for 48 whole seconds. And there I am again. What is it with me and killing pigs this time? Like, I spent 48 seconds chasing a pig with a spear, and I cut it out because I really did not need 48 seconds of me chasing a pig with a spear. Anyways, we have just about reached the end of day 11, and we'll be going soon. And that will be fun. And I'm so tired. But yeah, we will be saying goodbye soon for a little while. I'll probably come back soon. Don't worry. I'm not quitting or anything. I'll still be here. But yeah, and then also let me know if you would like to hear me do singing content, because I like to sing. And I have another channel that's for literally everything other than Minecraft. So, if you want to hear me sing, do let me know. And then we're going to do one more thing, I think. after we take this guy's pork, we're gonna look for a dog. I have a dog. Her name is Holly. She's really, really loud. But she's a sweetie. I can't talk. She's a sweetheart. She's really more of a sweet tart. But we don't talk about that. Yes. I'm looking for a dog. Looking for a dog. Looking for a dog. Looking for a dog. Oh, looking for a dog. I'm trying really hard to think of an epic musical song that goes with the scenario, and I'm failing. And I'm very sad about that, because I used to be really good at coming up with epic musical songs for every occasion. Yeah, no, I can't think of anything. Anyways, we'll head home because the sun is going down, and we need to do the outro. But you really... I really cannot talk today. Thank you for watching. If you've stuck around this long, I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging in there while I've been taking things slow. Cause I'm just in general, I like to take things slow. And I really appreciate you guys taking things slow with me. So yes, with that is the episode. And we'll go take a really cinematic shot of the mob farm for the thumbnail, which I'm not doing yet because I don't have to upload the video today. Today as in when I did the voiceover. Anyways, enough rambling. Goodbye. I love you guys. See you.